Hello and welcome back to the Hypecast. This is episode 102. Hopefully that's correct. We've made those mistakes before, but not too far off from episode 100, which is still...
We just need to reboot it.
Yeah, right.
Start from one again.
Every 100 episodes we just reboot.
Honestly.
Right?
Solve all the problems.
We have to like rebrand everything, like get new sponsors, that sort of thing in the future.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds like a very viable plan.
I'm glad we're seeing eye time.
Anyways, today I am joined by some old faces, actually, as the usual faces are out, and well, when I say out, one of them is out cold in his bed, and the other is just working. Charging. Out charging, yeah. And then the other is just working. Probably one of them will join us later on, but can't make any guarantees or promises. But anyways, we got old faces back in here, including Endergamma.
What's up?
It's been a while since we've last had you.
I work a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I continue to work. It's just how it goes.
Mm-hmm. There's been some changes, let's say in your work, I guess. But
yeah, working from home, it's still working on.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. But it's good to have you on. Nonetheless.
I'm glad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I can finally.
You got one for 2020. Let's just say.
Yeah. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep. New year, new me.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, it's the same me. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Well, I mean, in a sense, like there is definitely some new shit in your life, which is cool.
But we're working from home, doing more editing, no longer working at the office, but which means I might be able to make the podcast more often, but it's if I need to crack down and work, I need to crack down and work.
Right. You're kind of cutting off, by the way. Is your...
Oh, here, how about I pull this closer? Is that better?
Yes. Hopefully that'll work.
Okay.
And then we have an even older face. Well, when I say older, like he's been out for like...
man.
been out for a longer time. Todd.
Hey, I don't know how many episodes I missed.
Probably
What's the last number you remember?
I don't know. I don't know.
Probably a whole season's worth for a AAA anime. I don't know.
Probably.
A whole One Piece.
Probably a whole...
The 2-year time skip.
Yeah, pretty much. I think that's probably not even a joke. It's been a long time. It's good to have you, at least for this one.
Yeah.
Till we reboot.
Till we reboot.
Season 2.
Yeah, season 2.
All clownfish all the time.
The clown cast, is that what we're gonna call it?
Pretty good one.
Yeah. So anyway, we got some stuff to talk about. We're gonna breeze through a number of things, just because the headline for itself kind of speaks for it. So I don't think we need to go into it too much. I mean, if y'all have something to say, then don't be afraid to.
I'll keep it to myself. Right?
Yeah. That's the whole point of podcasts, right? Those are the best kinds.
Glad we're seeing eye to eye.
Those are the best kind of podcasts. Those are number one on the iTunes charts. Anywho, just a little quick thing before we really get into it. Just wanted to clarify that we do have a brand new Spotify address now, since I had to switch the podcast RSS. Again, because if I haven't said this already, the SoundCloud sort of thing wasn't working for me, so I switched over to another podcast platform. So that's why I had to switch over to a new address. Blah blah blah. Working a lot better. It's cheaper, and it fits better with my situation or application. So that's why we had to make some changes, and had to change some addresses. iTunes was still up, but the Spotify one just went up. So we're on now Spotify again, and we've always been on to iTunes, and of course, for those who don't know already, we are also always on YouTube. So all the stuff is in the description. Check it out. And
of the YouTube.
Yeah. Anyways, so now we can get into the news. So 2020 has been pretty chaotic, I guess you can say the least. There's been some really dramatic stuff, both real life and maybe some gaming, I guess you can say. One example being E3 has been going downhill quite a bit because there was the whole thing with the whole leak with the address,
everybody's names,
the addresses and all that stuff. Everything you can name in that person's information has been just spilled out because they kind of just were apparently careless. They kind of left their thing in the open, and someone just...
It wasn't the first time either.
Really? I did not...
the first time that it got, publicized.
It was reported the first time.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Whenever that whole debacle happened. I remember listening to a bunch of podcasts about it.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't get reported, but then it got reported, so now everyone's like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
So...
Yeah. This incident particularly set off some fumes with some companies, including Sony, and pretty much has them skipping the whole entire thing, and they're gonna do their own event around that time. So we're gonna be missing Sony at E3 of this year. And
was Sony gone last year too?
Yeah.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah,
because it says again, so that definitely confirms their status once again.
Damn. Can't believe they went out on that tent.
Right.
Fucking. Oh god, I remember that.
Dude, it's okay. Last of Us 2 is the greatest game ever made, and it'll be worth it.
They did
that's why they don't need E3 anymore, dude. Yeah, Had it happen. They showed Last of Us 2 in and they made people feel like they were in the game as much as they could without playing it. It's like, how else do you want to go out? That's like the pinnacle of any E3 they could ever have.
I think they ended the show in a church or something like that. When it comes to the E3 or the Last of Us portion, anyway, and then
Last of Us Church, yeah, dude.
Yeah, Last of Us Church.
I go there every Thursday.
Yeah. And people have been saying or there's some say oh, Sony needs E3 to, I don't know, be relevant or something like that, but no, absolutely not. E3 has always been going on the downhill, even before, in my opinion, because of the nature of the internet, which is leaking stuff, or we just find out stuff sooner, and that ruins the whole essence, I guess you can say, when it comes to E3.
Yeah, I think it's just all to just because I've listened to people talk about the whole E3 thing, and I'll miss E3 when it's finally gone, but at this point you have E3 just costing way too much, and Sony doesn't. I mean, Sony can probably afford it, but they'd rather just make maximum profit doing more of what Nintendo does, having 2 PlayStation experiences a year or something.
Oh yeah,
and then
Nintendo was the first to stop.
Yeah,
if they split that, I mean, as much as I'll miss E3 and I prefer the E3 format, I also think it's also pretty good just to be beginning of the year we get PlayStation Experience stuff, and then the end of the year we get PlayStation Experience stuff. So
Don't they do those state of play things too?
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, those are always funny to laugh at. Right?
Yeah.
I think it does good for them too. Although, for me personally, I can't say, because if it was E3, it'd be oh yeah, definitely watching the Sony conference, right? But last year, since they did their PlayStation experience thing, or whatever it was that they did last year, that looks like baloney. Sorry. Anyways, when they did their PlayStation experience thing last year, I didn't even care.
Right.
So I think for me personally, it takes a lot of the excitement out of it, just because I've watched E3 for a very long time, and every year I make fun of it and that sort of thing. So it definitely takes the excitement out of it, but financially it's better for them. And
oh yeah,
I suppose I suppose even the leak thing that you brought up it makes more sense. Just like people leaking things before E3 or like months before E3. It happens either which way. But if it's spread out a little bit, I think it's a little bit less of an impact.
Yeah.
For them.
Yeah, it's just what made E3 is pretty much gone too, in a sense, because it used to be like, you know, a trade show with only, you know, the people in suits and like very, you know, certain people that can like join E3. Like, you know, the journalists and the people in suits and stuff like that, the businessmen of the gaming companies and stuff.
And then YouTube happened.
And then you brought the YouTubers in, which I was able to go there twice. And then at some point, you know, because of, you know, of it, you know, starting to go downhill a little bit, they wanted to bring it back to the public, and then, yeah, it didn't quite, I don't know. That didn't quite, hasn't been working out, from what I've heard.
I don't think, if you ask me, I don't think it's, like, totally gonna disappear.
No.
I think, if anything, like, we'll have the PlayStation experiences, we'll have the Directs, we'll have the Microsoft, whatever, and E3 will be held as just like a place for people to go and like test out like the games that we know is coming out and shit like Nintendo does, with like, hey, so get in line and get the Fast Pass and you can test out things like that. So I think it'll still have that excitement. It just won't be as big of a conference type of thing, which is a little disappointing.
Yeah.
But
I think you're painting it a clearer picture for like the people who wanted to see it as like a conventional thing, like I guess you can compare it to like Comic-Con or something. You know, you can try out some games or just look at some comics or something like that. You know, take a look at things, right? So I think that's
like Last of Us.
yeah, like The Last of Us. I think that would be the most sensible change of direction, but again, you know, we'll just have to see. So
and I doubt Nintendo's gonna stop with that shit.
Oh,
like,
no, yeah.
I don't know like the funding and all that stuff for like how these companies spend in regarding to like E3 and stuff like that. But I also know that like it's very much like you said, it's like Comic-Con. It's at least for Nintendo. You know, PlayStation has their little stage presentations. Same with Microsoft. But, like Nintendo has a fucking set. You know what I mean? Like they have like Zelda, and they'll have this
Nintendo Land.
Yeah,
exactly. And that helps market the game like crazy. So I imagine things are just gonna change on that spectrum. I don't think it will completely disappear. It's just E3 as we know it is changing. And if anything, the positive is we get more. The negative is that we lose kind of like the experience that we grew up with.
Yeah. I think it's more of the nostalgic attachment.
I remember watching the E3 X-Play specials on G4.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that place is so cool.
Right.
I want to go there.
Hey, who knows? Honestly, like if they're not raking in shitloads of money from just like it being a convention where like suits show up and YouTubers and journalists and that sort of thing, they could turn it into like you said, a Comic-Con where they have shitloads of merch and they invite certain people. You pay for a ticket, you go in and you could like
just
shop and stuff and then try out games.
Yeah, exactly. Just like a regular old convention, pretty much. So, that should be where they'd be going. Like that's that. Like you know, like we said at this point. Oh, yep. There we go. we had a crash. It happened.
You're right.
Yep.
Profit.
Back to Skype.
See, I don't. I feel like if I sign in the Skype, it would like have all the spam porno ads and stuff, you know?
Yeah. Anyway, pretty much, I was trying to say that you know, they should just try to be a convention, not a floor for the suits and whoever to present your stuff. Because at this point, you know, you have your own show. People are starting to have their own thing. And
suits don't matter anymore. I mean, maybe they do, but I feel like even if in this current state that YouTube is, like, there's like so many dudes I just watch on YouTube now that are just like yeah, I'm just kind of a nobody. I built my channel and I went and like to try out this game. This is what I think of it, and people they eat that shit up. I eat that shit up.
It's more personable. It's like
than
the
relatable. Yeah.
I mean, fuck. There's this guy I watch now that like it reminds me of like Chris mentioned earlier with X-Play. You know what I mean? Like or G4 stuff. Like he just goes and he tests stuff out and he messes with games, and I imagine he just goes to like E3 and like Phoenix with stuff. Oh, I've got my hands on it. This is what I think of it. You know, like I think that's ultimately the more positive experience. We're not like listening to like big journalists go, oh yeah, this is good. Now, how much you pay me for that? You know, like.
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, I think if that's the future and they turn E3 into something that is more of a convention, more. Of a commercial type of thing, like I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yep. And just one last thing. E3 was or not E3. EA, excuse me. Wasn't technically there either. They had their own thing. Like they had their own like little stage thing going on.
I always thought it was weird that like EA and Ubisoft, right, had their own thing.
Yeah.
Like mind you, for the memes, Ubisoft is fucking hilarious. But like, for me, it was always the big three, right? Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I think it's probably just generate buzz. Honestly.
Yeah. All
right. Good riddance.
What does EA have right now going on besides all the Star Wars games and shit? You know?
Don't even know.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like maybe sports games. I don't know because like.
Let's see.
And then meanwhile.
Battlefield.
Oh yeah, Battlefield. Yeah. I guess Timefall, if that ever comes through.
No, that thing's dead. Apex all the time.
Unless they decide to make an Apex Legends-esque shooter.
Yeah,
right. Like that's not like battle royale thing.
Yeah.
Because I like Apex. It's pretty good. It's just got its issues as every other game does.
Yeah. Yeah, and
I don't know what the fuck EA is doing nowadays.
Yeah, right. And just
they had that Jedi.
Oh, Fallen Order.
Fallen Order.
Yeah,
and then they could do Old Republic again. I don't know,
but that was Respawn. So
yeah.
Maybe I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
I've heard very mixed things about that game. Some people really like it. Some people didn't like it.
They point out that like there's like jank to it, but the game is like still fun for what it is, sort of thing. I don't know. I haven't played it myself, so I can't really say much, other than not entirely a terrible single player game. But yeah. Also, just wanted to throw out that real quick. Xbox is still gonna be there, so or Microsoft, I should say. But yeah.
I think they are
pretty proud of Xbox, honestly. I don't know how good they're doing on as far as like sales and everything, but like they're like, yeah, we don't need to do exclusives that often. We don't need to do.
I feel like they're focusing on the pass.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, and that's a good deal too. Like for most of the time, But yeah, I mean, crossplay stuff, backwards compatibility. Those are all really good things as far as gaming goes. So good on them.
Yeah. All right, so we can now move on to the next thing. A lot of us didn't hear this. I mean, I heard about this like a couple weeks back, but then these guys, this is new to them because Lord of the Rings Gollum is coming to PC, PS5.
Gollum is coming?
Yeah, Gollum is coming. He's coming.
He's coming.
I still don't understand what Gollum like a Lord of the Rings Gollum game. Like I don't understand it.
Yeah, I didn't really read into it too much. Like it just didn't really. Well, there's like just a lot of speculation, I guess. I don't know. It's just like a lot of word of mouth sort of thing. I don't know. No gameplay. So yeah, but
so apparently they're just making a Lord of the Rings game with like a story about Gollum, or
I guess so. Maybe
they're gonna
maybe before
Gollum.
Yeah, I mean he is a big character, but then again, like,
But who wants to play as Gollum?
I don't even want to hear a story about Gollum. Like, he's hilarious. He's a funny character.
Is it before he turns into Gollum?
It probably is. I think
when he's the fucking Hobbit or whatever with the fishing pole. Is it a fishing game?
Is that enough to like actually be like, yo, this game's sick? Like, fucking. It's just like Smeagol, like transforming into Smeagol, and all right. I feel like that might be something that's just like misinterpreted or something.
Yeah, it could be. It could be.
There's like I got a peek at like a Lord of the Rings game with like Gollum in the game or something.
They should just do an Aragorn Dark Souls.
You should do a Lord of the Rings Dark Souls.
Yeah.
I'd buy it.
And not do microtransactions like Shadow of War or whatever.
Oh, right. Yeah, that happened.
That's it, right?
Yeah. That happened. That's right. I totally forgot about that.
EA doesn't sell $60 games. They sell $60 plus
experiences.
What do you call ongoing services? Whatever you call it.
Ongoing services.
Kinder eggs.
Fucking yikes.
EA Sports.
Yeah.
You gotta get out of this game.
They're the most. I don't even want to get on a tangent, but they're like the most stubborn company in the world.
Yeah, that's one of them. Yeah, for sure. Or if not most.
At least they're the ones ruining all loot boxes for every other company.
Right. At least it's not like Nintendo ruining.
They're kind of the head on the pike because they're the
Yeah.
ones that have to like go to the parliament and be like, they're surprise mechanics and stuff like that. Right?
Oh yeah.
They had.
Yeah, that whole saga was pretty funny.
Well, yeah, well, I guess we'll see what fucking.
See you at E3.
You think we'll see Smeagol at E3? Yeah, that's what I want to see at E3 this year.
I mean, I hope so.
Is it a PlayStation exclusive?
No, it's
Probably
PC, PS5, Xbox Series X, and it launches at 2021.
I'm gonna put money on. No, I'm not gonna put. But I'm gonna pretend. I'm gonna put some Monopoly money on it being a misinterpreted, like just a whole misinterpreted.
It's a visual
thing.
novel.
They're just. It's an anime fighter.
It's an anime fighter, but it's like all Smeagols.
Yeah.
It's just different Smeagol's. The one that uses the fish, the one with the ring, the happy Smeagol.
Yep.
One of them's got like Frodo's finger.
Burning Smeagol.
Oh my god. Burning
Skeletal Smeagol skin.
Alright, I think we definitely move on.
We spent more time talking about Smeagol than PlayStation.
I guess we did. I don't know. Meanwhile, we have Konami soft rebooting the Silent Hill series with 2 games, possibly.
Haven't they been trying to reboot that series for years?
So apparently,
Wasn't that what they were gonna do with Kojima before they fucked up?
I heard that Kojima was actually looking to actually make Silent Hill, not Silent Hill, but Silent Hills type of game after he exited. Yeah. So, and I think Josh told me something about like how he is wanting to make a horror project as his next game.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah.
That could be cool. I'm definitely interested after Silent or PT and stuff. So.
And
even Konami doing it might be interesting.
I feel like he has good horror ideas, better than.
He's a very abstract artist.
Yeah.
Which is, it makes interesting content,
Yeah.
Being that abstract.
Yeah.
I didn't play Death Stranding, so I can't say, but.
I dealt with UPS drivers enough to know how that story goes.
So this news came from a I guess you can say a credible prediction person / leaker, quote unquote, who goes by the name Aesthetic Gamer, and he said it in the tweet, a couple of tweets in the thread. It's gonna read the first one. It says, while I'm dropping this stuff, I think I can talk about this. I'll mention there's a couple of new Silent Hill games in the works. Konami, about 2 years ago, reached out to various developers to pitch ideas for 2 Silent Hill games. One is soft reboot of the episodic Telltale Until Dawn style game and blah 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 blah. So apparently this person has been credible in the past because he was able to predict some things. I think. Don't know exactly what it was, but I guess it makes it makes it a interesting conversation piece in a way, because Konami's been like, I don't know, man. I don't know what they're doing other than making some slot machines and pachinko machines and medical equipment, I guess. And they just have not picked up any traction ever since Kojima left. So especially with go ahead.
Haven't paid attention to Konami in a long ass time. Mm-hmm. Like even before, because I wasn't a Metal Gear fan, right? So, so I don't know what other games they make, really, or right?
Did they
Besides
make the
Metal
Armored
Gear
Core?
and Silent Hills?
Like, yeah.
Are they Armored Core?
I think they published Armored Core. I'm not sure, but anyway. Well, no. I think Armored Core is developed by the people who make the Dark Souls games, I think, and then Konami was the one who published it. I don't know. I could be crazy. I don't know, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see what kind of games they come out with, if at all. It'll be.
I definitely believe that Silent Hills type of game.
Mm-hmm.
Or if it's Konami, then the Silent Hill game. Sure. There's not really too many horror games out.
I think we had that conversation not too long ago.
Yeah, 2 days ago or some shit. Like, there's not a lot of horror games out nowadays.
You know, who's that one company that make Senua's Hellblade?
Hellblade?
Or Ninja something? You know what I'm talking about?
It's like, yes, I'm looking it up.
They I think
Ninja Theory.
They tease some sort of like psychological horror game, I think.
Oh. Huh.
Called like Mara or some shit.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Oh yeah, I literally just saw that a couple days ago. I didn't watch the trailer, but
neither did I.
It's supposed to be some sort of like mental. It's psychological horror. It's like some sort of mental stuff. So not my cup of tea, but
yeah,
definitely it's something. I feel like the fucking horror genre is it just doesn't exist anymore.
Outside indie games that Markiplier's plays.
I mean, you could list like some of the Souls games, maybe.
I think
or Doom, but
yeah, I think horror themed is still around, but not like actual like horror, like good scares sort of game.
Make you not want to go to bed.
Yeah.
Type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's in the indie department. In order to convince people that it's actually like significantly scary or something, it takes like years and years of funding. Whole drawn out process. So I don't know.
Yeah. Definitely.
Maybe Kojima will bring it back.
Oh, hopefully, man. I hope Kojima is the one to kind of re-spark the good horror game sort of genre or craze. Yeah. Well, anyway, we can move on to the next thing, and it seems like the term exclusives is starting to kind of wane down a bit, because
1 year exclusive.
Yeah, it could be
true.
Timed exclusives. Yeah. It kind of started, at least for me anyway, with Horizon Zero Dawn. They are apparently starting to make PC versions sometime in the future, or in fact this year, actually. Yeah. It's from Kotaku, from by Jason Schreier, excuse me, and there's
I hate that guy's name.
Yeah. And also
I hate that guy.
Yeah, he definitely had his moments. Anyways, there's word about Last of Us 2, or Part 2, excuse me, also possibly being PC later on, because apparently they listed some jobs that asked for some PC, NVIDIA, and DX12 experience. So, yeah. Go ahead.
I saw people like getting pissed off about it when I heard that.
Yeah.
I don't really have like too big of like an opinion on it or anything like that. It's just kind of like exclusives. I'm not a fan. All I'll say is I'm not a fan of like the timed exclusive shit.
Yeah.
It's kind of like scummy to me. It makes sense. Of course, like people be like, "This is business," but like it's just kind of like, all right, well, not particularly a fan of being like, "Oh man, I really want to play this now. I'm so excited for this game." Then be like, "Bob, that shit's coming out on PC later or something." You know, like for instance, if they were at PS5, would have been like, "Hey, Bloodborne 2 only on PS5 for no, what was that?" And then PC later on it comes out. It's just kind of like
that happened with Neo.
Yeah. Well, it happens to a lot of games. It happened with fucking Spyro, Crash. Happens to a lot of that stuff. Wait, now Spyro's on Switch now.
Yeah. Or
Crash. Yeah. Crazy. Dude.
I feel like saying something is on the Switch is like saying water is wet.
True. True.
Oh wait, I can't say that. Hold on. I can't say that. People are fucking stupid. All right. Saying something's on Switch is like saying spilling water makes the floor wet. I don't know. I forget. Switch some people fucking argue that water isn't wet.
Oh yeah, right. Because
I forgot. I fucking forgot, dude.
Anyway, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say about what's gonna be the future of exclusives. I think. If I'm correct, Microsoft is trying to do away with the whole exclusivity thing, at least for 1 year. For the new Xbox, whatever. Yeah, Xbox Series X, I think it was called.
Xbox Sex.
Xbox Sex. Yeah.
Xbox porn.
You know what? I bet you that person reported it to her superiors, and it's you, Todd. You made it.
Sick. Hit me up, Microsoft.
They did.
Refund.
$40.
$40.
$40 an hour.
I don't think that exclusives are gone. Just like, or in terms of exclusives, I feel like exclusives are just going to be that. They're going to be like, hey, buy our shit now and buy it for our console, and then later on we'll release it on this with, more frame rate, etc., etc. As far as like Microsoft goes, they have a different platform, which is they have the console fan base, and then they have like PCs. If you own a PC, like you're using Windows 10 most likely, or Windows.
Most people are.
Yeah.
They just have that vast scape of consumers that can be like, well, I own a PC, I can play this. So it's like it's okay for them to just be like. No, or anything like that. Their competitor probably Steam, maybe. Even then, they still get like they have companies like 343 and the people who made actually ported over Microsoft or
the
Halo Reach.
Also,
they still get money for it.
Who's that one person? The Brutal Legend guy.
I know you're talking about.
Who? What's that guy's group called? Tim Schafer?
Shit.
Is it Tim Schafer?
It is, but I don't know his... It's like on the tip of my tongue. Double Fine.
That's it, yeah. I like how they kind of made a joke about it, like whenever they announced their partnership, though. That was pretty funny. They're like, we're ready, we're gonna put Halo, Master Chief inside Psychonauts, and... like, oh, you don't have to do that. They're like, oh, good. Because we weren't gonna.
Yeah.
They seem very real. But I think it's also when you build up your company on a niche, like a very niche following, you kind of want to cater to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they also make a lot of comedy-based not comedy, but like humor-based games and stuff.
I've never played Psychonauts, but I know there's several people who swear by it being one of their favorite games ever.
Yeah.
I played Brutal Legend. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty much I think timed exclusives is gonna be the way of the future.
The way of the future.
Yeah, for now.
We'll see what PlayStation does because they don't have the fucking PC market, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see. We will see. Oh yeah, I mean, Street Fighter V had the PlayStation exclusive label on there in the past, but now it's gonna be gone apparently. So
no, that was debunked.
Oh, is it debunked? Okay.
Yeah, that was EB Australia. They had to delete that tweet. It was a miscommunication.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
All right. So
which is weird because it's like I feel like the only time exclusives will stick around is when that company funds that project, like Bayonetta 2 and shit. You know?
Right. Okay.
I mean, that's another thing, actually, as far as exclusive goes. Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
Nintendo is literally the exclusive city.
Mm-hmm.
But they
I don't
a lot of
think
the
that
stuff
will
is
ever
first
change.
party. So
Yeah.
So it's not like they went up and said, "Hey, we'll give you a ton of money on this game you're already playing if you make it exclusive."
Yeah, they're just like walk down the hall and like, "Hey, it's Zelda time."
What? Zelda time. Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wanted Zelda time.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, Nintendo's still sticking with the exclusives, and then the rest of them are timed exclusives. So,
yeah.
So I think this was supposed to be correlating to the last one, which is why, all right, I forgot to delete that. But anyway, it's all good. So up next we have some DMC3 news that came about a couple weeks ago. This is regarding to the special edition on Switch, specifically Devil May Cry 3.
Dante's Awakening.
Dante's Awakening. We had
wait, is it not called Dante's Awakening anymore?
I'm not sure. I haven't.
It's not.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. So the special edition of Devil May Cry 3 is gonna have like a bunch of new stuff in there, including freestyle mode, which a lot of people have been asking for. Again,
they modded it into PC versions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then it's coming to the Switch again. And then what was boggling a lot of people's minds was the dates that they wanted to like reveal some stuff or updates or whatever.
Because Dante's gonna be in Smash.
Oh yeah, the whole 16 3-date thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people thought because one of the dates lined up with one of the directs, which is the Smash Direct.
Dante's in Smash. What are you talking about?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
I saw white hair, red clothes, sword.
Yeah.
Multiple weapons.
Well, multiple weapons is definitely one of them.
Alright, yeah, I'll stop.
Anyways, which led to the whole explosion of conspiracy people like thinking it was going to be Dante for Smash, right? As the final character. But turns out that it wasn't I thought it was going to be like Travis Touchdown as the last character because all the other characters in the pack were all guest characters, right? So it was natural to assume that it wasn't going to be a first-party Nintendo character, right? So I went with Travis Touchdown, and most of them said Dante. Maybe some said Shantae for some reason. I don't know. But lo and behold, it was actually none other than Byleth.
Rayman Legends.
SpongeBob SquarePants. God damn.
Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Days finally come.
Mm-hmm.
I got my what is it? My hall monitor.
All pass.
Oh
My
yeah.
hall pass. I got my driver's license. No, it's an invitation to Smash.
Let me find the YouTube version. But anyway, it's Byleth. For those who didn't know already,
Berisu?
right? Berisu, I think it was like in Japanese.
I don't fucking know, dude.
It is Marth 2.
Marth.
It's not
Marth.
Oh. Marth. Oh god, it's loud.
Yep, let me turn it down. Yeah, so this led a lot of people to some disappointment because it's another Fire Emblem character. Oh no. Yeah. Like as soon as I saw the like the square or whatever, I'm like, oh, it's Fire Emblem.
Yeah. As soon as I saw the square, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, like it's.
I think that's literally what I said.
I did like the whole presentation because it's like actually self-aware. You know, they're like, oh, so you too many sword characters.
Oh, too many swords, bitches.
He knew, dude. He was like, all right.
Dude, you saw his fucking look when he turned the corner.
Oh yeah.
You guys trying to dictate what's gonna be in Smash? Okay.
Did you see the what was it, the Harada thing going on?
Oh, what was it exactly?
Harada said something about like, I'll show you for harassing people on Twitter and asking for shit.
Oh yeah.
And it was like the dates lined up with like the original, because they said they recorded this presentation months earlier, and they said we already decided who's in Pack 2. Because people, I don't know.
Yeah. There are a lot of upset people. There are a lot of people who are upset with Byleth.
Babies.
Yeah. Just because, you know, it's a Fire Emblem character, and two, you know, it's a Nintendo character.
Listen, I wanted Donkley as much as the next person.
Donkley! Whoever made that fucking post, Donkley in Smash. Do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have the more, I wouldn't even say negative on it. Because, like, I'm not even, like, I'm not mad or anything. It is, like, it's just, to me, it's, like, underwhelming. Just, like, I look at it from a standpoint where it's like, there's a bunch of Smash fans that are like, oh, man, I wanted this, and I got, like, everything I ever wanted, you know what I mean? We have Banjo and crazy characters, like 70, almost 80 characters or some shit. So, on that scape, it's like, alright, well, you guys probably shouldn't really bitch. But on the other thing, it's just like, somebody had said something about Sakurai being like, oh, we don't really want to add this and that character because they're too new, and then they add Byleth, so it's kind of like, what? So, I can understand why people are upset and disappointed, and I don't think that's wrong. But, I mean, of course, like, the people being like, fuck Farm! You know, like, I don't know.
Fire Sakurai! He clearly doesn't know what's best for Smash.
The character looks at least a little bit unique. I don't care about Fire Emblem, and yes, to me, it's like just another Fire Emblem character. But I suppose there's a couple people that are like, oh, this is great! You know, so, whatever. There's 6 more fighters. I ain't gonna bitch.
Yeah.
My biggest disappointment with the Direct itself was that there's not really any new like content coming back, like more events like All-Star and stuff like that, or CPUs online. Like, cause I had fun doing that sort of shit too, which it's just not in Smash.
Where was the what was that video with him smiling as he put those fucking posters up?
It was the Direct.
Oh, there you go. It's right here.
Right after he showed it, he turned around and was just like, yeah.
I've seen so many great memes of that. Yeah, I don't know. I have the Fighter's Pass, so I'll try him out when he comes out, but I can understand why people are disappointed. I mean, that's just my opinion with it. Do I think they're being babies and shit? Probably.
Maybe.
Some of them.
Maybe.
I think some of them, yeah, but then there's like other people that are just like, yeah, just kind of disappointed because there are a bunch of other characters they could possibly have added. Not only like Dante and shit. Like I heard some people saying Arl.
Oh yeah. What was even more like mind-blowing that it wasn't Dante, because remember he had the fingers up, like the 3, but turned out that
binary 17.
It was a binary number 17. What a fucking nerd.
He knew.
He's a programmer.
Yeah, he's a programmer.
He knew exactly like what he was doing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was very ballsy.
Yeah.
Which, and when I mean unfortunately, it means that, like, you know, of course, like Nintendo, I think, like put up the video or some shit, and it got like a massive amount of dislikes.
Oh yeah.
Scroll down and check it out.
Dislike ratio. Let's see now. Oh wow, this is actually like pretty close to half here, but the I think the trailer itself, yeah, it's like pretty close to 50-50. That's oh yeah, I mean
it's underwhelming, but
yeah,
like it's 6 more fighters coming out, and it's like you do have to buy another pass for it, which is if anybody's just like, oh man, well I gotta pay another X amount of money for another pass for another 6 characters. I can understand, like I said, why people are pissed off. I totally get it.
Mm-hmm.
Even myself, like I like shit posting about it too. Like I'm not a Fire Emblem character.
I think everyone woke up looking for it.
Yeah, well that too, but at the same time, it's like there's 6 more characters. We'll see what they do. If there's 6 more Fire Emblem characters, people want to riot about it. I'll laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they add 6 more Fire Emblem characters, and one of them are Lyn,
then Chris will be rioting.
then I'm gonna have to write a very stern letter to Soccer.
Mm-hmm.
Soccer guy.
Soccer guy.
Soccer eye.
Soccer eye. That's really funny. But the character itself, like, I'm actually pretty stoked because I actually played Three Houses and I thought that was a really fun game, in my opinion. And in fact, I made that my personal like game of the year sort of thing from 2019. So I guess I'm like in the minority in a way. That
It's pretty even, I would say.
Pretty even. Yeah. So I'm on the side of me looking forward to the character because again, I actually played the game, so I have an attachment towards the main character, Byleth. So, you know, I'm all for it. I mean, yeah, like initially I was like, oh, it's a Fire Emblem character, but it's Byleth, and I really like the game. I like the music that's coming along with it, especially their own take on Season of Warfare.
Stage is pretty cool.
Yeah, the stages are pretty cool. It's one of those shifting stages. The moves seem interesting. People are already like trying to make like a tier list or whatever, or they're trying to put them in the tier list already. I'm like, dude, the character's not even out. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
tier list. If you want to talk to me about tier list, Evo Japan just happened, dude. There was so much character variety in like that top fucking 32, dude.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which,
I don't play competitive Smash, but it seems like a pretty
tier list doesn't matter unless you're competitive.
Yeah. Seems like a pretty balanced game, in my opinion.
Or you play Roy.
Or Bowser.
Oh,
fuck Bowser. If you play Bowser,
you're a nice person.
Not a nice person. Mean pants.
This character will be coming soon. As we record this, 3 days away, actually.
Really?
Yeah, the 28th will be the release.
Oh shit.
Of Byleth.
God damn.
I gotta buy him. Him.
Oh, hello. Someone just came in.
Zawarudowrrry.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, fine. I'll leave. Okay, bye.
No.
Oh no. Way to go, Todd. You ruined it.
I couldn't tell. Couldn't figure out which one. He's back. It's Mitchie. I mean Zawara. Bidu.
I want my $5 back. That fucking panda. You don't deserve it.
So we were just talking about Byleth for Smash. How do you feel about it?
Another fucking Fire Emblem character. We just check the kitty. Oh.
What?
check the what? Excuse me?
Let's try this again. Shake the kitty.
Oh, shake the kitty. I think they check. Oh god. Oh Jesus.
Cat doesn't like it. Not a fan of Byleth.
Yep.
Good points, but
well, I don't care.
Right.
I mean, it was expected. I don't know what people were expecting.
Guest characters.
What's a guest character?
All the other characters.
Nah, they were in there. It was already in the source code back in the Wii U.
I think though, like throughout each reveal, though, like there's always gonna be those people that are like, who is this or whatever. Like, you know, especially with like Terry Bogard. Like, even though like it was a pretty cool pick, like People were complaining, you know. So,
dude.
ugh.
All right, here's my asshole take on it. Right, I was being kosher earlier. Here's my asshole take on it.
Mm-hmm.
The half of the people are like, oh man, you know, like I like Byleth, it's pretty cool. You know, we'll check her out or him out, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have like the small segment of people who are just like, yeah, I don't really care. I'll just test it out, see what happens. You know what I mean? We got 6 more characters, not a big deal. Right? And you have the people who are like outraged on the fucking street, the smelliest Cheeto smelling like pizza face fucking Smash players that are just waiting for the fucking next character to come out. That's like their life, so they play it for a week, drop the game, and go play something else. Like they'll eat anything that comes out of like a Smash presentation. So they have 6 more fighters, not that big of a deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's my asshole take on it.
Yeah.
And
Thanks, Todd's asshole.
Now spread them.
I mean, it's like, if you don't want the character, don't buy her. Don't download her.
Mm-hmm.
I literally have only bought Joker. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm probably not even gonna buy the whole season pass for 2 because I don't think I should be paying for something I don't know what I'm gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just wait and as they're announced.
Wait,
if it's a character I like, I'll buy it.
Mm-hmm.
But just think of it as surprise mechanics, you know?
Talked
about it.
Oh my god, dude.
The way I look at it is like I've pretty much enjoyed to an extent like all the characters, and like even when we play Smash, we do the random shit and then just go in blind with random characters.
Yeah.
And just dicking around with Banjo, like pretty fun. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Maybe it's just a passive view on it, but you know, and like I said, I totally get people are upset.
I'll probably buy Banjo, but I'm not like I'm just not gonna buy it without knowing, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have confidence that the second pass will, you know, blow me away and stuff.
6 more characters.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not just
what
5.
the fuck
it's 6.
else?
Yeah. 6
all the characters I want are assist trophies. Like, what else could they add? You know what I mean? Like,
feel you,
if they add like another 6 Fire Emblem characters, then yeah, I'll be like, yeah, fuck these guys. But chances are there's probably a Pokemon Sword and Shield character coming.
Yeah, I think
Dante isn't out of expectation. You got a bunch of other characters they could add now because Nintendo is finally like putting aside their stubbornness and reaching out to other companies and stuff. Sakurai is literally Moses at this point. It's like parting the Red Sea and leading all these other games straight to the Switch. So
yeah,
and people forget it's not actually Sakurai, you know, that does the picking. It's it's Nintendo, and these picks were like picked way before, you know, stuff. So it's like.
Yeah, plus they got the DLC coming. I thought she was coming out later on. So if she's coming out to the 28th.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like, that's pretty damn close. And on top of that, like, isn't the DLC for the Three Houses stuff coming out soon?
I think so. There was.
I don't know.
That one's a little harder to say. I think there is a trailer right here. In fact,
I think wasn't it February?
It might be in February.
God, it's almost February, isn't it?
Yes.
It is.
Oh my god.
So what you guys want for Valentine's Day? Which one of you would be my Valentine?
Oh, the DLC. Sorry, the DLC.
You already got me Lulu. I have all I need. I have a new Onahole.
You don't have me though.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, Mom, you left. It's not my fault. Maybe it is. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Did it say February?
Yeah, it's February 12th.
Yeah. Yeah, it's right around the fucking corner. It makes sense for them to do that for marketing and shit. And like I said, I'm not a Fire Emblem fan, but I know that for a fact, based on like the billions of people that follow on YouTube, they all fucking love that game. Plus, you guys like Fire Emblem Three Houses too. So.
Didn't beat it, but it was pretty good.
Yeah,
didn't play it yet.
I beat Golden Deer. That's about it for me.
Dude, you can beat that game 4 times.
Yeah.
4 times. Get all the different endings.
No thanks.
Yeah, the game on its own is like pretty like it definitely meets the price point. You know, it feels like a full game, and then there's throwing more shit to Fire Emblem, which is cool to me. And then now we have a new house, you know, coming. So
The underground boys.
The scum.
the sky.
I don't know, that guy with the axe, he doesn't look scum.
Kind of like the
blue
redhead.
hair.
I like the redhead. The blonde one is kind of creeping up a little bit. We'll see. And yes, by the way, we're talking about Cindered Shadows for if you haven't said already. Which is the
Available on February 12th, 2020.
Which is the actual story DLC for the expansion pass. So I don't know if we're getting one more. But this might be the one story part of the expansion pass. I don't know. But yeah, that's coming soonish, right in the middle of February, pretty much. Right around the Valentine's Day, pretty much. So, but yeah, back on the Byleth thing. You know, I look forward to it. I want to try them out, and we'll see. You know, I definitely want to try to spam out the down B, which is the axe, the super armored axe.
At least it's not a counter, Todd.
True.
Just grab them.
Yeah, just grab them. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. But anyway, cool. I think.
Yeah, bro. It's not hard. Just grab them. 2 seconds before you get there.
You know what's cool? Fucking another Goku for Dragon Ball Fighters DLC.
Let's go. 2.
Yeah, man. DLC characters, man. They've been hitting it. There is a scanner.
I don't know if you play that game anymore.
I don't think anyone.
No, none of us do. But it's just like it's so funny because we have so many Gokus. We have Super Saiyan Goku. We have normal Goku. We have Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Kid Goku, and then the fusions. You know, Gogeta and then Vegito. Like, and now we have Ultra Instinct Goku coming.
Huh.
Oh.
It's a lot of Goku.
That's a lot of Goku.
Noku.
Yeah, from what I know, like, you guys don't even play that game anymore.
We don't.
It's just so funny that there's so many Gokus in the roster. It's the okay, never mind. I'm not gonna make that Fire Emblem joke, but anyway.
I remember the tweet was, you know what? Smash is all right.
Yeah.
I think was what it was after that.
Yep. Another Goku. That's all I can say. I think they'll reveal UI Goku right after the finals of the World Tour, which is in the middle of February, I think, or February something like that. I guess soonish, a couple weeks, several weeks. So
I think Dragon Ball Z is cool, but that's a lot of Goku.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what to think about that amount of Goku in one sitting.
All right, I think you'll like this character, Todd, just from the aesthetics or just from design. So
Eyes.
Who are we looking at?
Faust.
Oh, we're talking about a game that I actually will get.
I don't know what this is. Arc System Works. Unreal. Oh, fuck yeah! What the fuck is that? The Poe Collector?
Look at that command grab.
Are you sure it's a command grab? What if that's just his normal throw?
Oh god. Oh my god.
I don't know what this character is, or what the fuck this game is.
Guilty Gear.
Oh, it's Guilty Gear?
Yeah, it's super serious game, dude.
Oh.
Guilty Gear Strive. And then yeah, there was no teaser for the next character like they've always done in the past.
It's the last character.
Yeah, that's it.
Sorry, boys. That's it.
Yep.
No one can see the last character.
Guilty Gear music's something, Todd. I'll tell you that.
This is a fucking afro.
The last character.
Yeah, dude. Look at that. He just brings out the afro.
I mean, you know me. I am very
Pro.
I lack. Well, yeah, hell yeah. But I lack information when it comes to fighting games. So I just watch people play them occasionally and narrate over them.
Yep.
I love your commentary.
Thanks.
Your Evo Japan Street Fighter commentary was great.
Thanks.
Made me watch it.
Hit me up, Evo.
See fucking Todd's like avatar or whatever on the commentary lineup next year. That'd be pretty cool.
You're gonna have to cross your arms.
You have to cross your arms like those esports people.
You're gonna have to wear a headset.
Oh
I don't know what's going on with his stomach. It's like
Yeah.
that's what my stomach felt like yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Literally that. Literally that.
You had to open up an interdimensional portal to your asshole
Yeah.
to drop out.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, that grab though. So weird.
People aren't really.
He's into war.
Ugh.
He's got like a char Nutella.
I think he's like a dog.
I forget the lore. Michi explained it to me. Like,
Of course.
he's like, yeah, he's the lore master when it comes to Guilty Gear, at least.
I hope they add Justice. Can you Google Justice Guilty Gear?
Oh,
Well, technically in the lore, she's dead.
This is a reboot. It's fine.
Is Guilty Gear that game with the fucking characters that are like named after metal bands and stuff?
Yep.
yes.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you can tell me what Faust is about.
It might be a name to
Oh,
name of a guy from a band.
I'm gonna scroll down to on their wiki page to their trivia.
Trivia.
References and illusion. Is it a German band?
Let me just see. It could be a Emperor reference. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. If it is, that's pretty badass, honestly. I like Emperor. But
Yeah, the creator of Guilty Gear really loves
Metal
a
and
bunch of rock and metal and
metal. I think music in general, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
because when you guys said Faust, I was like, oh, is it that game? Ow, that game? Like, I don't know. So maybe, likely. I don't know shit about that game, so maybe I'll watch you guys play it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we have Justice, by the way, on the board.
Hell yeah, dude.
That is a big bitch.
That's what I'm into. Probably
Big
reference to
bitch.
some band called Justice.
That is a mech with a giant piece.
Yeah.
Tasty.
Dang.
Alright. Anyway, let me close all the other tabs and stuff.
Whoa! Look at those porn sites I made.
Look at that ASMR.
Oh yeah. What? I guess we can pop up the ASMR video first. Let me see. Just like listen to like the first minute or something. It's a 30-minute.
Why is there an ASMR video on the?
It's from the official channel too. Hold on.
Oh, this is that official Pokemon ASMR?
Yes.
What the fuck? Dude, they could add a better budget. This sounds terrible. It's not even triggering my ASMR.
Someone's just like blowing into the.
Oh god, dude.
Who greenlight this?
Alright, let's click forward and see what else there is.
Hold on.
Nothing.
Oh wait, he raises his head up.
And all the artists around the universe is trying corn on this right now.
What the hell was that noise? Oh, it's the shitty ass sound that they put in the video. Go back to sleep.
It's me sleeping at Todd's house. What the fuck? Goes back to sleep.
Yeah, that's
beautiful.
That's a negative.
That's a shit video.
That's people who don't know what.
Now, see,
and
a
they just
ghost
title
Pokemon
it
is
ASMR.
lifting up his tail to
No, I don't.
I am not drawing you a picture of what's gonna happen.
I'm
After.
not. I don't know.
I am not saying nothing. Oh my god.
Yeah, this shit sucks.
So
Comments are
beautiful.
turned off.
They
Of
know it
course.
sucks.
No, there's no liking or disliking. Oh,
Of course.
Sucks.
oh, I can't like it, but there's no number for it. What the fuck?
There's no words on it.
There's no words on
You
it.
are.
I'll watch
are
it.
the
It
words.
sucks.
Yeah, it's an official ASMR video from Pokemon for some reason. I thought that was just funny. How many views does it have? Oh, okay, almost 900k.
I wonder who watched it all the way through.
Damn.
Probably people who like have.
You know, when I need to fall asleep, I'll put that on.
You're
This
a
is like
brave
background
man.
noise.
Yeah,
I've
like
watched a lot of ASMR over the years. That shit sucks.
they should have had it like with like wheezing or something. Yeah, he's just like
What
hear
else
like
we
a.
got?
That's
I'm over this.
I mean, that's all the ASMR video we have for
I'm
now.
over this. What else we got?
So, has anyone heard about the anime shorts for Pokemon?
No.
Twilight Wings. So there's one with this one. It's based off of the Sword and Shield franchise. They just kind of like showed off some characters.
Oh, the loser.
Who the hell is that?
It's Matt and
They're
Ty.
boyfriends.
It's Matt
Leave
and-
them alone.
It's Matt
You
and
shut the hell
Ty.
up.
It's Matt and Ty.
Matt
Look,
and Todd.
I will
Matt and
slap
Ty.
I will come here.
Oh, Matt and Ty.
Yeah,
I'm
from
gonna slap you.
Digimon.
Come here. Come here.
Digimon. Isn't that Digimon anniversary happening again?
I think so.
You know what we need to do, Todd? Every Digimon anniversary, we should sit down and watch the whole LP.
Oh.
Nope.
Nope.
Every
right.
anniversary.
Watch the little TV screen or whatever.
Let's go, Leon.
Oh my god.
Oh, what? English?
Oh.
Yeah.
Come on, Charizard. Yeah.
Oh, and then boom.
All right. They won. Go Charizard.
Alright.
John, isn't Leon just
That's fucked up, dude. Fucking Bia, dude.
This is kind of demented. Like,
See, yeah.
Oh yeah!
When I-
Fuck them up, bitch!
When I saw Bia's fucking Machamp getting fucked like that, I was like, what the fuck, dude?
I am disappointed in the art department.
amazing?
Why isn't his ass, rounded?
Oh, you want the extra plump in the?
Yep, I want the plump, so you know that when you tap it.
No, just once.
this kid's having like a fucking going into cardiac arrest from that shit.
Good. Die.
This is the kid that got excited for Halo Reach. in the
I doubt
in the
it.
Ego Raptor animation.
Somebody's just gonna give you a ticket to see the champ.
What the fuck?
Honey, why is your voice so
And
deep?
besides,
Your
wouldn't it be
balls
easier to
didn't
ask in
even
person?
drop. What age is you?
No, it has to be a letter.
Oh yeah, so this kid wanted to go to see like the championship match, or whatever, with Leon, and then so
Leon said, "Fuck you."
I'm looking for Ada. Fuck you.
and then like
Looking
Uh,
for mom.
so you guys remember Rose, right?
Yeah.
That's
Rose?
Yeah, Rose.
The chairman.
The chairman.
Rose.
Oh, okay, yeah, side cut.
Yeah, side cut. He like happened to pass by the hospital or something, like visit to like sign, like to visit the kids or whatever. And the kid wanted to, for some reason, write a letter instead of just like coming up to him and ask him directly. Like he said, he literally said it has to be a letter. I was like, what?
Cool.
Cool, you're stupid.
Wouldn't
Got
it
it.
be easier to ask in person?
What
No,
the
it
fuck
has to
is
be a
that
letter.
voice?
His balls dropped. Leave him alone.
All right,
Okay.
I think I'm done with
I'll
this.
And then here's Rose right here at the end.
Nope.
Did you
No.
give him the letter? Yeah.
You know,
I got your
you'll
letter.
find that Pokemon like you. That means you'll make a good trainer.
Liar.
You know.
And here's
I'm about to get in this car, drive home, and plow this
Something
chick.
from that-
And if she likes it.
That means I'm a good partner.
Oh my
Pretty
god.
good likeness, isn't it?
No. Like her face was like, no.
oh yeah, it shows off all the gym leaders too, which is pretty cool. Or
In
not-
other Pokemon news, did you hear that Ash caught a Dragonite?
oh yeah,
did.
and it's not even in the oh well, I mean that's
It's
what
not
people
in
are
Sun and Moon, my dude. I want a Dragonite.
yeah, it's supposed like people got mad because Dragonite's not in Sword and Shield, even though the anime itself is not supposed to be based off of Sword and Shield. Like it's just a Pokemon anime.
I
like,
don't care.
Yeah.
I have, over the years, I've realized no matter what they do, people gonna get mad. Dude.
Yeah.
I'm fucking mad.
No way.
Oh yeah.
Nintendo could literally give you 6 characters for free in Smash Brothers, and they would still find a way to bitch about it.
I didn't
Mhm.
see you earlier, did I?
There's people making noise.
Let's make some noise!
Thank you. I'm all right.
Oh, no way.
No more of this. Hop.
Let's watch Fate.
Post link in the description. People can fall asleep.
They won't. The voice would wake them up.
It's like 10-year-old boy that sounds like he's fucking 22.
Oh my god, did you see him? He fucked that bitch!
And more Pokemon news.
No.
We have
The fuck
we have the
am I looking at?
the CGI remake of Mewtwo Strikes Back
Yes.
coming
Why?
I'm gone.
Yes.
coming to Netflix
Yes.
February 27th of this year.
But why?
I don't
But
know.
only in
I don't know.
everywhere else besides Europe, Japan, and America.
I like the way the Pokemon looks in this,
Yeah, the Pokemon look good.
but
Yeah.
the characters look a little
Off.
weird.
I like
The world looks beautiful. like,
the fidelity looks good. It's just the actual design is a little like weird.
It
Why?
looks like claymation.
Somebody wants to battle? Why not?
it looks like modern day
Squirtle, you were great.
animation stuff, you know. I don't think I'm. I think
Why?
I'm kind of a boomer when it comes to this sort of stuff.
Pokemon in existence.
Stubborn. Pokemon look good though.
Oh yeah.
Pokemon look good in Detective Pikachu too.
No, they didn't.
I
want
like
to die.
I like most of the
The A-Palms, dude.
Oh my Lord Jesus, his face.
oh yeah,
Show
yeah.
me the Nurse Joy that's under his spell.
Oh yeah.
We just gotta get over there.
Wait, rewind? There.
There she is.
No, not her.
Wait, where?
No, keep going.
That's her.
No, I know that's her, but oh my
her.
god, it was during the storm.
Okay.
The first Pokemon that's like flying through. There.
Scyther?
How?
He's holding on to him.
We just gotta get over there.
We just gotta get over there.
Dugong.
Ah.
Pew, gong.
I think this could be probably good for Pokemon fans.
Oh.
I gotta keep in mind there's new Pokemon fans that haven't seen this movie yet.
Yeah.
And they probably don't want to look for the old one because they probably think it's old mold.
Yeah.
And I think it was a pretty good narrative.
If weak humans are allowed to govern, the world is headed for ruin.
Could be fine. I don't know. Don't really have an opinion really on it.
Which of you will
Mewtwo's the
approach
best
first?
Pokemon villain ever. That's my opinion.
Is it all?
Oh, Jesse.
Where's Jesse?
James. Damn, Ash looking serious right there.
Right.
Because Ash is a Sith Lord. So his eyes. See?
Damn, Jesse though. Holy shit.
I saw completely unrelated. I saw this thing. It had Anakin from Episode 3 being like,
Oh yeah.
"My PP is like life. My PP and life is hard." And then Obi-Wan was like, "Life is also short." And then they start fighting.
Oh man.
So Ash is a Sith Lord. Confirmed.
That's a Luffy
You
face.
underestimate my power.
Don't do it.
You want to try?
Yeah, I think the Pokemon look good.
Yeah.
The Pokemon look good. It's just the human they look.
It's just
Yes,
getting
please
used
kill
to
him.
the way
Do
the characters look.
Mhm.
Whatever.
Oh my god.
Because like,
What's
oh
up?
shit.
Oh shit.
Don't worry, we'll be crying together soon, slapping each other in the face.
What if that part was actually more violent? Like you see, like it's like blood just coming out from
Blood.
Pikachu's like.
Good.
Rips his tail off.
Good. That means in
pulls out a
canon.
knife?
In a
Puts
gun.
him in a headlock and shanks him a couple times in the chest.
That means in canon, Ash will be dead this time, right?
Oh yeah, sure. Like when Ash turns into stone, like someone like steps on him or something, like it's just shattered into like pieces. Oh.
Yeah, Mewtwo just snaps his
Or yeah,
snaps
just snaps
his
his fingers. Yeah.
and it just crumbles and over there. Yes.
Mewtwo with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, yeah, dude. He's.
I am inevitable. Oh.
Yep. That's.
KO.
Mhm.
Ash has fainted. Cannot recover. Bye bye.
In the meanwhile, we have the Iceborne expansion making it over to PC, but there's been some issues that have been popping up, like the save data compatibility and stuff like that. So far, there's been a lot of bugs. Like,
Really?
yeah,
Hmm.
unfortunate. Even though, like, you know, there's been that time, you know, that passed and stuff. Like the game itself is still behind. But I
They're
think
patching up.
they're patching it up.
There's a
Yeah,
road-
yeah.
No, there's a roadmap that literally is.
Oh yeah.
taken.
I forgot to put that in. Where was that roadmap?
I don't know.
In my butt.
It's all on.
All right, someone dig up Zawarudo's butt.
No, thank you.
Oh, there it is.
I don't know about that.
Oh wow, you found it already. I didn't feel you down there.
I have
he's
really
quick.
tiny hands.
There you go.
Wait, how many hands are going into me?
Just one.
Oh god. Ugh.
Like, ooh.
Yep. So the PC version will apparently be synced up by. What was that text? There's a lot of words.
Words there.
Words.
They are hard.
Oh yeah, May. There you go. Title update sync. That is the month of being synced up with the console version, and we're gonna get more monsters along the way. By May. It apparently says fan favorite monster, so I don't know who's the fan favorite. Can you guess?
Super savage pickle.
Super Savage Pickle.
I mean, that's probably going to be the variant in June and onward. My guess is the Kizu,
Hmm.
who looks like a giant dildo. Have fun.
Nope.
But it's a Kizu.
How do you spell that?
Khezu. Kazu. There he is. Giant little. Look at that
What?
smile.
Oh
right there.
my
I saw Josh fighting this thing.
Look at that smile. Look at it.
What is this?
The
I saw
Kezu.
Josh fighting this thing in Monster Hunter 1.
Look at it. Look at it.
Oh my god.
And look, there's this other form where its neck really stretches out like that. Look at it.
Oh god.
No, not that one. The next one.
This one? Oh, this one?
There you go. Look at it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Zawarudo, you need to calm down, boy.
You leave me alone. I had a rough day at work. You leave me alone.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's just like a giant leech thing with wings and a feet,
Yep.
suction cup tail.
That shoots electric balls at you.
Oh, great. So it'll
Good
paralyze you.
luck.
Yeah, I'll paralyze you and then fuck you, pretty much.
How did you know?
Yeah, but wow, it's like as if I played the game.
I know.
Yeah.
With that smile, he's like, "Here
Yeah.
I come. Here comes Speed Racer."
Right now we have the anniversary festival or the Grand Appreciation Fest, and then in February. Second anniversary. Yeah, that's right. It's been out for 2 years now, which is crazy.
Really?
Mhm.
Where have I been for the past year?
Oh, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. The PC version will be synced up with the console version in April. Sorry about that.
It's in April.
It's in April.
So April Fool's got
So
it.
then they'll be on fucking fast forward, dude, getting all these new content.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Which honestly I think is good for how PC players are. PC players seem to like jump ship a lot because they have a lot of games to choose from. So I feel like people jump ship on those kind of games
Mm-hmm.
PC. So if there's constant content coming out, it's probably best.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, other than that, there's more updates, more to come, February and March, including some variant monsters and stuff like that. We had that Raccoon City collaboration. I think what is going on here? Is it like coming back again or something? Or is it?
What?
Oh no, that's for PC. I'm sorry.
No, that's the PC.
Yeah, PC version. Yeah. It's
console stuff is on the.
Yeah, on the top side. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, so the console version is getting the variant monsters and more special event quests. We're also gonna get more master rank versions of stuff and the Astra/Celiana Fest and more arc tempered stuff. So cool, more updates. I'm all for it. Game is still fun. We're currently on the Safi Jiva farming sort of mode, I guess you can say. Gotta get those weapons all leveled up, right? And unlock those potentials. I kind of want to get the what is it, the leg armor for Safi and something else. I forget.
I would grab it all.
Yeah, I'll grab it all. Got
All
it.
you can because Safi is limited.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Yeah. So we'll get back onto it maybe like tomorrow or something, or later on after the podcast. We'll see. Anyway, moving on, we have the Switch alternative, which is the Alienware Switch or whatever. I think it's called a UFO or something. But
What?
this quote here has a lot of people questioning Alienware, which is the Nintendo Switch is cool, but the price and the limited number of games on it isn't, which is why we fell in love with the Alienware concept UFO the moment we saw it.
Alienware is saying things are pricey.
Limited amount of games is where it got me.
What the fuck is that?
It's the Switch knockoff.
Yeah, it's the Chinese version.
It's not Alienware isn't Chinese, is it?
I don't think
What
so.
am I gonna put my mobile phone in there?
Alienware. Let's just make sure and see. Where's the wiki for it?
It was on the right.
Oh, it's on the right. Oh, whatever. I found it. Miami? Oh yeah, Miami, Florida.
Oh, so they are Chinese. Gonzalez and Aguila. Aguila. Anyway, not based in the US, let's just say. And yeah, they apparently had this Switch, quote unquote, for
I can't see it doing well.
yeah.
I just can't.
Competing with Nintendo on their terms.
UFO.
Plus and Connect, right?
Oh god, the music. Let's see. Yeah, so it has the detachable controllers, the Joy-Cons, and then it does this. It pretty much does the same exact thing.
Do you smell that? I smell Nintendo coming down with the Suyu hammer.
Yeah, don't
Probably
they have
not.
to?
It's
Don't they?
probably legal. It's probably legally enough to stink.
I guess so.
So, mind you, I think the Nintendo got sued for 3DS anyway.
That's right. Yeah.
Then they just paid it out, made a bunch of.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's pretty much the same thing.
Pretty much shit.
Not really interested, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I find it hard enough to convince myself to buy consoles as it is.
Yeah,
Much less
true.
knockoffs of consoles I already own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does come with a more stable stand or kickstand. I will give it that much, I guess. But other than that, it's the Switch. Like, you know what I mean?
It'll be up to games. What games they're gonna have on it? If they have like all these deals where it's just like you could play games that aren't coming to Nintendo on it, then of course it'd be like, oh, this is a great competitor as like mobile. But
If they have Breath of the Wild on it, I'll play it.
they won't have Breath of the
I
Wild. on it.
mean, you never know.
Nah. I'm like fucking 100% sure.
We'll see.
Unless it's like modded, it doesn't count.
What the f is that? All right, I'm done with this.
All right. Sorry, I'm getting sucked into the
Alienware backpack.
I think it's like one of those like portable backpacks you can wear and you can like stream off from there. Like those people who do the IRL streams.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I think.
I don't know. Not really interested.
Mm-hmm. But the quote, man, it's like, what? Why fucking say that, dude?
Because I need to.
I guess it does generate some tension or attention. But anyway.
Because they know it won't sell, so they gotta have like a hook to it.
I guess so. But is that really a way to hook people? I don't know. Maybe. What the fuck do I know about business and marketing and stuff?
Just complain about people not subbing to you.
Oh god, man. Ugh.
I can't believe I gave this whole speech about how no one is subbing to the podcast. It's not even $5.
Oh god.
Just sub to the podcast. It's free.
Oh, I don't wanna.
Someone's gonna take you serious.
Somebody. Maybe one person. I don't know.
If somebody takes me serious, sub to the podcast. It's free.
No, I'm gonna put this behind a pit.
Yeah, that's what we gotta
That's
do.
your chance.
No,
On the Patreon.
put it on Patreon.
Get the podcast early for $5.
Pretty much, right? That's how you gotta do it. Anyways, moving on to something else. Quick news: we have Mortal Kombat animated feature coming during the first half of 2020. So
Cool.
it's called Mortal Kombat Legends. Is it out already? No, I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit. Even if it was out. I think I only like the Mortal Kombat 90s movie because it's cheesy and quotable.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Cool. Did I really sound that disinterested?
Yes,
Yeah.
you did. Yeah, actually.
I'm okay. You got it.
Keep in mind, you're more interested than I am.
I don't really care about it.
Right. It's called Mortal Kombat Legends: Scorpion's Revenge. So, yeah, we'll see how it turns out. And by the way, yes, that was wait, what?
No.
Oh, okay. That was from Ed Boon himself.
Can we just skip to that soccer game, dude?
Skip to the soccer game.
Yeah, just skip everything to the soccer. We don't need the 2D Metroid rumor. Actually no, don't skip the donation thing. I lied.
Okay, so let's just get this out of the way. So, rumor news: we have 2D Metroid and a possible traditional Paper Mario releasing this year. I mean,
I don't believe you.
I'd be down for
You're
a paper.
fucking lying.
You're
I don't believe you.
Liar.
I'd be down for a traditional Paper Mario game on the Switch.
False.
I'm not a Paper Mario fan. Metroid, another 2D Metroid could be cool, but I'm more of a Prime guy, so.
Same here.
Could be neat. It could be something that they go, hey, while we're working on Metroid Prime 4, here's a Metroid Prime collection and a 2D game. And then people poop themselves and it'd be easier to wait for the next one.
In actual good news, we have Kyoto Animation receiving a total over $30 million US, or 3.34 billion yen to be precise. So for those who don't know already, Kyoto Animation Studios was actually under it actually was caught on fire because of a random perpetrator, arsonist, walked in and lit the place on fire, literally, for
and people,
pretty much burned 36 killed and injured 33 people in that incident. It was pretty tragic. Out of nowhere, who would have thought that would happen? Like, who would have thought people like a man who just walk in and burn up an animation studio? Like, you know, it was a shocker. Especially for
weird.
Yeah. Especially for, you know, the fans of Kyoto Animation stuff. They've worked on like Kobayashi, Dragon Maid, I think K-On!, bunch of iconic stuff, right? And a lot of people have been donating, and you know, this is cool, you know, that they were able to get that much money like donated to them, especially with the losses and stuff that they suffered. So good on them, you know, picking up the pieces. And all I can say is that I hope we can look forward to new stuff, and that's that. Anyone else wanted to have their input, or are we good?
I think we're good. Hope they get their shit fixed.
I'm glad that there's a bunch of generous people all around the world.
Yeah.
It's cool that they've, you know, were able to generate that much love from fans to where, you know, they're willing to help them out and stuff, especially during this tragic event. So really awesome. So really awesome to everyone who donated. I actually donated like $5 or $10 or something like that around the time when I first knew about the donations. So yeah, good stuff.
It's always good to hear stuff like that, like with tragedies and the stuff in Australia.
Yeah, that stuff's amazing.
If anything's bringing you down with all the fucking chaos that is going on nowadays, like raised a shitload of money for fucking California, so that's good.
Even an old Call of Duty YouTuber I used to watch, his sister got like cancer or something, and they raised a butt ton of money for her.
Dang, that's awesome. So. Yeah, there's
shit, man.
Yeah, there is still good hope in the world. There's a lot of rough in the diamond, though. That's one way to put it. All right. Anyways, we have the Mega Man 0 and ZX Legacy Collection coming, and that's gonna come with some new cutscenes, stuff like that. Let me turn that down a bit.
Okay, let's put everything we've got into it.
No.
No, thank you. Please fall. Liars.
just gently just lands, you know. Got that smile on her face.
Mega Man Zero coming to Smash.
Oh man, that'd be kind of cool.
He's a sword character, by the way.
Well, don't they have like multiple abilities or some shit?
He has multiple weapons, but
They're all
it's
swords.
Zero.
Yeah, it is Zero. You're right. It's coming to the Switch, PS4, Xbox One, Steam on February 25th of this year. So yeah, there's remastered cutscenes, audio, and of course the gameplay that people love. So I think it's how many games were there? If anyone remembers, is it 6? Is it actually
4.
Is it 4? Oh, okay.
There might be 6. I only know of 4.
Oh, okay. Because it says 6 epic adventures, so I guess it might be
Maybe.
6. Yeah.
I only know of 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I never beat any of them either. These games are fucking hard, dude.
Yeah, I heard.
You gotta play them on a tiny Game Boy Advance.
Aren't they adding like save points and shit in these?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were kind of open worldish, right? At least the first one was, right? Because you would have like a home base and you would walk to the level, and at the end of the level there's a boss. I guess an apt comparison is kind of like Dark Souls, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's areas that you'd go to, but
Oh, kind of like a hub almost, like the.
yeah, there's like it's like hub based.
Uh-huh.
I don't think Dark Souls is an apt comparison now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I get it. Yeah. But yeah, you know, cool. Remastered cutscenes, all that stuff. I'm all for it. All right. This thing is like the big surprise to me in this podcast because Captain Tsubasa.
I don't know what Captain Tsubasa is, but I watched this trailer and I would play this soccer game.
7.
Yeah, this shit was like pretty hype. Like I actually say pretty hype.
What the hell is this?
It's a soccer anime. Yeah, it's an old school. It's an old school like anime series.
Dude, imagine if you had superpower. Like it's what I liked about the Mario sports games is everyone had superpowers.
I thought this was Pokemon Sword and Shield for a second.
Yeah, right.
So is this gonna compete with FIFA?
Now it's gonna compete with Pez.
I mean, there's just superpowers in there.
I know. I watched this trailer.
They
cool.
summon animals.
Yeah, dude.
Oh damn.
Spirit of the Dragon.
Oh my god. Like seriously.
Capitan Tsubasa.
Capitan.
Yep,
And
coming
then
this year. PC, Switch, and PS4.
Hey, what about Xbox? What about you?
They're
PC?
PC, right?
Yeah, PC.
What are games made on?
Oh gosh. So, yeah, the tiger.
Well, see, the tiger, it doesn't roar like a tiger. It just says meow.
Meow. Dude, that guy just took it in the
God,
face.
he just ate that fucking soccer ball.
Boo!
Those balls in his face. He's like,
Ooh. Oh, thanks, Twitter.
Rise of New Champion.
Thanks, Twitter. Anyways. Oh, there you go.
See what happens when you upload your porn?
On Twitter?
Oh wait, that's me. Yeah, on Twitter.
You put your porn on Twitter?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean,
Look at all my tweets.
Oh yeah, sure. let's take a look at him right now.
Yeah, go ahead. Go judge me. I'm not afraid.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on.
See, he's
It's a-
afraid to judge me.
Here's a bit of a quick news relating to Yakuza 7 or Like a Dragon for the Western release. Actually features Persona 5 music, which is really funny
Sega.
because of Sega. Yeah. I mean, I think this whole game is like essentially making fun of Persona 5, like because how
RPGs in general.
yeah, or RPGs in general because how successful they've been for over a couple of years now. Like they've been really picking up. So anyway, the songs that they're going to use for Persona or from Persona 5 is Life Will Change, Beneath the Mask, and Tokyo Emergency, according to the article and tweet. So you know, bit of a like an Easter egg, I guess you can say. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
They're
They're gonna have the Sonic music in there too.
Oh, dude, that'd be sick. I
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
yeah, dude.
That would not be sick.
Yeah, Todd, come on, man. You gotta.
That fucking those songs are shit. I'm sorry.
You almost made me choke on my water.
So bad, dude.
Oh, I'm aware. It's like a childhood thing.
I guess that's the charm to them, but god damn.
Oh yeah, they've kind of aged. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. See, you can't even say anything good.
But anyway, Yakuza Persona music, awesome, cool.
So
We have the Grand Blue Fantasy opening, which I guess we can play real quick. It's just a minute, so.
minute of my life just went. So where's my daddy?
Oh, he's in there. Yeah, but unfortunately, there's still no like release date for the game in the Western release. I don't know why.
Xseed sucks.
Xseed sucks.
It sucks.
Yeah, I guess it's weird because there's no like there's not even like a pre-order for it too right now. So I guess it might come out like later.
That would suck. Like Xseed.
Oh man, they're already showing off the future DLC characters. That's so weird.
Yeah,
This game looks like shit compared to the fucking other one that.
Oh, Relink?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fighting game, so it's different.
Dude, they've already announced the character pass too, and the game ain't even out yet.
Right?
Sick. Fire Emblem characters.
No, 'cause
God
yeah.
damn.
Yeah, look, there they are. Look at them. Look at all those
That
Fire
all-
Emblem weapons.
Was that Orochimaru? And was that Sasuke?
Yeah, so they technically already announced 2 packs of DLC, and
Yep.
which is like
Separate pack.
separate packs.
What is that Max reaction?
I don't know. I
That's the old Terry reaction.
Jesus Christ, Luna's face is so scary.
Oh yeah, so they have the training mode feature that's found in Guilty Gear, which allows to you know, learn the punishes and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. I like those kind of tools. I've actually tried something like that in Tekken 7 as they released out kind of a while back now, and it's actually pretty handy to like know like what exact attack to use to punish their buttons and stuff like that, and it's like kind of specific per like, you know, per character and stuff like that to kind of like understand the
Hey, this guy keeps kicking your ankles. How do I deal with it? Not gonna name any names. But he keeps kicking me in the ankles. How do I deal with it?
You could either jump or you could have you just try to find a button that's faster.
Jump in Tekken?
Yeah, dude, you can jump in Tekken, but it's kind of hard.
Tekken? You guys play Tekken?
What?
Tekken?
Tekken?
Tekken.
Yeah.
Oh, Tekken? Yeah.
Staying up all night playing like Tekken and Street Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, girl, but Jesus Christ, maybe.
She's probably plastered, dude.
She did look plastered.
She got a DUI.
Eh. What celebrity doesn't?
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, you're right.
Is the screen share phrasing up for you guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Unless we're looking at the YouTube
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
Oh.
There we go.
There it is.
I just refreshed it.
Oop.
All right. Anyway.
There it is.
Mitchie put this one in there, so it's the
And
Neo.
where is he now?
Right. Now is the time for him to come in. No, it's the Neo 2 new new story trailer, excuse me, and post-launch DLC review.
Yes.
Oh my
Already
god.
Smack
No.
me in the face with the DLC. Let's get
Oh, what is
into
your
date of
birthday?
birth.
All right.
What's your date of birth, Hawk?
Nah, I'm gonna just put in
Alright, everyone. It's his birthday. He's not lying.
Yeah.
Just put in mine, which is March 20th,
Mine's January 1st, 1968.
2020.
Or whatever year I fucking...
I just put one.
Jesus,
enough.
are you 1,000 years old?
Old grandpa.
Yeah, I'm ancient,
I knew
guys.
you were a grandpa. I didn't realize the extent of the grandpa.
Yeah. I'm probably as old as some of the characters in Neo.
I mean, Hideyoshi is like, what? Supposed to be in his 30s around this time?
Hawk, are you ready to watch me get pissed?
Oh, I'm ready.
You're a shifling.
You're a shithead. What?
You're sexy. What?
No, what?
What?
You're judging by their
You're very hot.
they're the real thing.
And I just want to slay yokai. Nothing more, nothing less.
Whoa, she has an English accent?
Next time I see that thing, it'll taste my
I know, English accent in
Let's
Japan.
hope
Japan.
this story is better than the one in Neo 1.
Hmm.
See how you fare
Is it?
against me.
I hope so.
It has to be if they're charging for it.
I am so
The game will
sorry.
probably be fun regardless.
I love Neo's combat.
Neo 1 was
of all
pretty
the
damn
of all
fun.
the Souls type games, I think that's the one I played the most.
How frightful.
Neo 1 was pretty fun.
So this is what you've become.
Dun, 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 dun.
Let this be the end of wars waged with spirit stones.
I can't control it! Dark Phoenix rises.
The the thing. That was us when we were playing golf at that one level. That with the fucking hill.
God.
I'm so sorry about this, folks. They're taking a shit while doing the podcast.
No, I'm
Yeah.
having sex.
It's like
And
yeah.
they're having sex and taking a shit at the same time. What's wrong with you?
Are you ready, Todd, for Neo 2?
Yeah, dude.
When does Neo 2 come out, by the way?
Sometime in March.
Oh,
I'm
March
not
3rd.
ready.
Whenever it wants to come out.
That month is reserved.
That. Late month is reserved.
But
There it
Doom.
is. The 13th. I got Eternal. I got Neo. fucking busy.
Mm-hmm.
I still
Stream
gotta
on
play
Twitch.
2016.
Stream on Twitch.
Yeah, I'm stream
Build a
on
time
Twitch.
machine.
Damn. Coming back with the streams.
No, fuck that. Fuck that.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit. All right, real quick. I just wanted to show this like quick video because we've been kind of been playing Smash here and there. It's the nasty infinite of Diddy Kong.
And he's gonna get nerfed.
I
in
can't
3, 2,
watch
1.
Todd loves Diddy Kong.
I can't watch this.
Todd, check this out.
I fucking hate Diddy Kong.
Look at that. Look at that. He's just throwing a banana.
Bananas.
Dude. That guy, he could just up smash him. But he's just gonna keep throwing the banana because he's Diddy Kong.
Waiting for the limit to run out? No, wait a minute. I don't know. No, he's just gonna keep it going for as long as possible.
Hit the smash to ya, dog! Yo, he let go of the controller, dude. He's done.
Don't let go of the controller. That's when you made the mistake. Able to get back.
That character sucks.
So for the listeners, it was during Evo Japan. They were playing Smash, and a Diddy Kong player pretty much had a cloud on lock as he was on top of the platform in Pokemon Stadium 2, and pretty much got him into an infinite involving with a banana.
It's pretty gross.
It's pretty gross, man. And
Competitive Smash, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, Smash Ultimate. The same thing happened during Genesis 7, I believe.
What the fuck is Genesis 7? I thought they stopped making the Genesis.
Another tournament that took place like not too long ago. They did the Infinite as well, so I guess it's real. I don't know.
Don't play on maps with ledges.
Mm-hmm.
Don't play versus Diddy Kong.
Don't play Smash at all.
Don't play Smash.
Don't play Smash. Or just don't get hit. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do.
You wanna learn a motherfucking infinite?
No.
Alright, meanwhile, quick news. Ono is aware of the netcode issue for Street Fighter 5, so they're trying to work on it. So it's been a big issue.
But we're not
Took
supposed
them
to
7
ask
years.
him. We're not supposed to ask
7
him for
years.
shit.
We're aware now.
Now that someone fixed it in 2 days.
Yeah.
7 years. Please don't remember the rootkit.
Yeah. Yoshino Ono said in a tweet, I fully understand Street Fighter fans are hoping for. I'm going into this with eyes wide open. And our dev team are working hard to meet your expectations. I really appreciate your concern. So, I guess they're working on it. So, we'll see if they'll pull through in time. And then we had this earlier, or we mentioned this earlier, about Champion Edition coming to Switch, which was a mistake on, whose part was it?
EB Games Australia or something.
Australia, yeah.
EB Games something. I don't know if it was Australia.
I know EB Games is in Canada. Let's see.
Whoever
They
originally
deleted the tweet. All right, so I think it was
Yeah.
Canada though. Anyway, something like that. But meanwhile, what's actually real, unfortunately, for a number of people, are a number of games being delayed.
Yes.
For some people. First being Final Fantasy Remake, although this one's not as bad because they just delayed it to April 10 of 2020.
It's like a month later.
Yeah, it's like a month later, right? For for more polish and stuff like that. So it's not,
You say that now.
Oh yeah, they're gonna start a chain of delays. Is that where you're?
Yes. Do it.
It's already begun.
It has begun.
Yeah. Not much to it. They just want to polish the game further, so they just delayed it by the month. But meanwhile, Square Enix's Marvel Avengers has been delayed all the way to September 4th. I think previously it was supposed to come out in May. But they wanted to, say they have their similar reasons: polish the game, fine tune it, and stuff like that. Next one we have Cyberpunk, which is one of the most anticipated games of this year. Also pushed
Screen
to.
share is stuck on this DiddyCon.
What's it? Oh, it's a screen share. Oh man. All right. Sorry about that.
Discord, get your shit together.
Yeah.
And now, since you say that, Discord is gonna crash in 5.
Unless Hawk is sponsored, then Discord, you're doing great.
Are we sponsored by Discord?
No.
Discord, get your shit together.
Are we sponsored by Discord? No. Then I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit.
But anyways, Cyberpunk, unfortunately for some people, have been delayed all the way to September 17th. Which is kind of unfortunate for Avengers because it's now competing with Cyberpunk. But
I think that's a good delay.
because it was gonna compete with Final Fantasy, which was.
Is it actually competing though?
I mean, if people wanted to play that one game for that month, they gotta make a choice.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, for me in my situation, I think that's good because I'll have to go jump back and forth between Final Fantasy or whatever and Cyberpunk, since Final Fantasy moved over to April, and then if they didn't delay Final Fantasy, it would have been March, which is Animal Crossing, and I want to play the fuck out of Animal Crossing. So I see it as a good thing. I mean, what does everyone else think?
I am gonna play Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Kick it out of March.
That's only a fucking month after where it was. As far as Cyberpunk, I didn't really anticipate playing Cyberpunk. I'm not really hyped for it. But delays can be good things. Unfortunately, you have to wait longer. It sucks. So that's the obvious shit.
Well,
maybe it'll do better for the game.
Delayed Animal Crossing.
Oh, they did delay Animal Crossing.
What if they delay it again?
It won't happen, but if they do, I'll spontaneously combust. I still stand by it.
Fire Force in real life.
If they delayed Animal Crossing again, it could be a good thing for the game, but I'd still spontaneously combust. It doesn't matter. I wouldn't be able to play it.
Fire Force in real life, dude.
Oh man.
Luckily, we already got a commercial for that game. It's not getting delayed.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty surefire sign that the game won't be delayed. But
yeah, they already spent money on making a commercial.
Mm-hmm.
And then all the stores are starting to get. That's a different discussion. Anyways.
So yeah, those games are being delayed, unfortunately, but all of them are pretty similar. Had similar reasons, which is just to make the game better. Which I'm all for. And Cyberpunk, being around September, I don't think I'm gonna be too excited for Avengers. So I'm gonna just focus on.
I'm not, since everything they talk about that game, it seems like a game I don't want to play.
Yeah.
The always online, the fucking game as a service.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Game's not for me.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there is Cyberpunk now, so I'm just gonna get Cyberpunk over Avengers, and then if Avengers happens to be good, I'll buy it later.
Yeah. Unfortunately, delays nowadays are just it seems like most big games get delayed.
Mm-hmm.
Deadlines are fucked up.
Yeah, CD
Projekt.
Projekt.
I think it's all part of their plan to satisfy their investors. They like you need to announce the release date for this game to generate some buzz. And they're like, okay, but they never actually plan to release it then.
Mm-hmm.
I think it definitely has something to do with that. Or it's like, you gotta release this or announce this game, and they'll get fucking the stocks up, and everything will be a-okay for us. And then they're like, yo, we can't do this. We can't do this.
Make them work overtime.
We can't do this.
Make
them
work overtime.
Make them do it. And
Crunch
then
time.
fucking yeah, they get delayed and then still got the crunch time. I don't know enough about that shit. Delays suck. I hate that. It isn't announcements don't come out when the game is nearly done. They when the game just wants to be announced. And it's just like, don't do that.
Yeah.
It's bad time.
Yeah.
Then you gotta wait 9 extra months for the fucking game to release.
What game? 9? That's a very specific number.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah. I actually said thank God, only because, you know, there's just multiple games coming out around that time, so I'm just like, whew, man. Now I can just focus on...
those are pretty heavy months.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I can just focus on Animal Crossing, and then April is Final Fantasy. So,
yeah.
I'm all for it. And especially if the game's gonna be better, I'm definitely up for that. Especially for Cyberpunk. You know, they even admitted, CD Projekt Red, that they're gonna have some crunch time. So at least they're like pretty clear about it.
Crunch time is necessary. It's when you just start disregarding human life that it becomes a problem.
Yeah. I think just the term like crunch time implies that it's like harsh on the workers, which I imagine it is. But it's like what degree, you know?
Right.
And I feel like we'll never really know unless you actually work there, or somebody comes out and is like, hey, yeah, this guy walks in with a salami and slaps us in the face every morning.
Yeah. It's definitely one of those things that you have to be there for in order to understand, you know, what's really behind doors. And so it's just there's no real point beyond saying, oh, you know, it's just hard or whatever, or just difficult or anything like that. So that's just game development, you know. There are a lot of things going on behind the doors, and all we can hope is they just, you know, accomplish what they want to do, which is to make good games.
Yeah.
And I'm all for not rushing things. So if they need more time, then let's give them more time. We have other games to you know, to look forward to. Thankfully.
Maybe I'll finish some of them.
Yeah, exactly. It could give some time for people to, you know, catch up with their other hobbies. I don't know.
Waiting sucks, but patience is a virtue.
It definitely is.
Time is short.
Yeah. You know, people have families. People, you know, they're human as well, so they definitely need some time to recover and get back to work. You know.
Guess I'll get back to work.
Guess I'll get back to work. But yeah, anyways, I think that's all we got. Unless Zawarudo has an opinion about the delayed games that we talked about.
Don't fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up. All right. Is that it?
Skip.
Skip. All right. Zawarudo said the magic word. Skip. All right. So I think that's it for the podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
$1.50? $40?
Oh, gosh. But thank you guys for tuning in anyway. We're always on iTunes. Now we're back on Spotify, which is good. And of course, we're always on YouTube, so you can check us out there, including all the older episodes. And so we'll be back for more news and stuff to talk about, hopefully, in 2 weeks, as always. So thank you. Good night. Take care.
Good night.
Fucking. Come here, kitty. Time to shake you.
Oh, no. Round kitty.
Oh god. Oh no, that's a
That's a plea for help.
that is a plea for right.
They've all been pleas for help. What are you talking about?
No, it hasn't. Look, she loves me. Just the biting of the hand.